Hi folks, we're going to have a wee look at sound. So, the success criteria, I can state that all waves transfer energy. I can give examples of different types of waves, and I can describe ways in which the energy of a wave can be measured. Now, when we think about waves, we tend to think about water waves at the beach. But there are other examples of waves. For example, sound waves, light waves, heat waves. What do you think links them all together? Just like a family, you all have something in common. What do all waves have in common? Well, all waves transfer energy, and the peak or crest of the wave is where we have the most energy. So that is the peak of the wave. And all waves transfer energy. So the peak of the wave tells us how much energy is in the wave. So the higher the peak, the more energy. So if you're swimming in the sea and you see a big wave coming at you, you know it could knock you for six because it's got more energy. The higher the peak, the more energy. So let's consider how we can measure the energy of a wave. How can we measure the energy of, remember we've got light waves, we've got sound waves, we've got heat waves, and we've got water waves. Well, if we look at a light wave, we use a light meter. So light wave, we use a light meter. A sound wave, we also use a meter, and it's called a sound level meter. So for a sound wave, we use a sound level meter. Now a heat wave, we use a thermometer and we measure the temperature rise. A water wave, we measure the height of the wave. So let's go through that again. A light wave, we use a light meter. A sound wave, we use a sound level meter. A heat wave, we can use a thermometer and measure the temperature rise. And a water wave, we can measure the height of the wave. So let's think about our success criteria. How well did we do? Can we state that all waves transfer energy? Can we state that, or can we give examples of different types of waves? Remember, there's the 4 different types. Can we describe ways in which the energy of a wave can be measured? So let's have a go at some questions now. What do all waves transfer? Energy. Give 4 different examples of waves. So we could have light, sound, heat and water. How would you measure a light wave? A light meter or a solar cell? How would you measure a sound wave? A sound level meter. How would you measure a heat wave? Temperature rise using a thermometer. How would you measure a water wave? The height of the wave. What do all waves transfer? Energy. Give 4 examples of different waves. Light, sound, heat and water. How would you measure a light wave? A light meter or a solar cell. What about a sound wave? What kind of meter would that be? A sound level meter. What about a heat wave? Temperature rise using a thermometer. And how would you measure a water wave? The height of the wave.